Yeah, morning everybody. Coming up to the links and the circle at the entrance of St. Francis Bay. Yeah, today we're going to be taking a ride on Edisto, which is the latest Balance 526 to be launched. Yeah, this is her in the factory being finished, as shown in the video where I took Vince to see the factory in the tapas video. Belongs to a guy from Charleston. I've been invited to go along for the sail, the sea trials this morning, and the great news is it sounds like I'm going to be doing the delivery from St. Francis to Grenada at the end of the year. So yeah, so this will be sort of one of the first edits on the channel, the Next Offshore Adventure. That's what we've been working on. Obviously I'm not on Lyra now, so these are the kind of things that I'm going to be doing down the line. We did the one delivery of tapas, the Royal Cape catamaran from Pinetown, built in Pinetown, from Durban down to Cape Town. So yeah, this is kind of stuff I'm going to be doing, and some fishing and so on, until we can find a permanent home for the channel. Yeah, the owner of the boat's name is Sid Schuler. They're from Charleston, and Sue, his wife, she won't be going with on the delivery across the Atlantic, but joining in the Caribbean. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing a sort of a familiarization with the boat, although I've been on them before, but this has got in-boom furling and dagger boards. So yeah, slightly different, but always cool to learn some new tricks. We're just coming through the main industrial area in St. Francis. The Nexus factory is on our left. Yeah, so this is the section that got burnt down in the fire, and then this is the new section which they've just finishing construction with now. They're still finishing all the finishing touches, and this is the new boat Apex that's coming out with a new 526 balance that's about to be launched. Beautiful boat with a vinyl wrap. Just a side video to show you the progress at the Nexus factory after the fire, and I'll cover the launch of this next boat Apex in the next video on Edisto, and show you how they get down to the water. They've got another 7 boats in production in the factory at the moment, so they're super busy and booked out until 2026, and the extension will allow them to take on some more work. So yeah, they're absolutely flying. But yeah, interesting, man. Seriously looking forward to doing a trip with these 52s. Haven't sailed them over a long distance, just to see how they compare to the 62s. Be super interesting, and with the dagger boards they should be a little bit faster, although they're slightly shorter, but yeah, the performance should be right up there. Yeah, basically driving down the route that all the catamarans go down on the way to the port. This is the road that they travel on, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the next ones are that come out. There's a beautiful blue one that went, I'm trying to think what its name is now. Yeah, she was called Daydream, and I featured her on the video with Vincent when we went into Port St. Francis on the way to Jeffreys Bay. Super pretty boat. Very, very pretty. Yeah, St. Francis is actually where I grew up. We stayed here for many years before I moved over to Jeffreys. My folks had a house here in 1959 when it was still a pig farm, before it was developed at all. And yeah, we've been around this area for 62 years. So yeah, part of the furniture here. But this is the route that the boats all come down to get to the harbour. I'll show you some of the port when we get there now. Coming down the little road that leads down to the port at St. Francis. It's a very quaint little place, this, and one of the best vacation destinations in South Africa, and a lot of upmarket housing. Today it looks very different from the images portrayed in the Endless Summer movie. This is actually the road that they go down to deliver the yachts down through the gate there. Just heading into the car park. Go and meet all the guys on the boat. A quaint little harbour set up here. The shops, all the boats. squid season's closed. All the commercial boats are also in the harbour, so the place is pretty packed at the moment. All the squid boats readying for the open of the season, doing their maintenance. And there she is on the mooring, ready to go. This is the next little project lined up, and yeah, hopefully all goes to plan and we'll get away on the 1st of November or roundabouts, headed for Grenada in the Caribbean. The Port of St. Francis, it's a commercial and recreational port. Grown immensely the last few years. Guys prepping all the ropes ready. Away, morning. The new Balance 526 carbon cross. Yeah, due to the launch date and the hurricane season, she'll be overwintering at Port St. Francis until October, when Sid will fly down. We'll do the final sea trials and then head off across the Atlantic to Grenada and possibly further up into the Bahamas. So leaving Port St. Francis, just cleared the dredger out the way for us. Haven't taken much footage because the guys are still sorting out stuff, and yeah, she's not complete yet, so it's not really a showcase of the boat at this stage. So just doing sea trials, testing. So yeah, once we do all that, we'll get on to taking some more footage. Alright guys, I just hoisted the spinnaker. Yeah, Sid was on board for the first day, a very windless day on purpose, so that we could just stretch everything, make sure everything fit to, check that all the sheet lines were the correct length, etc. That's a Caribbean downwind dream. Very pretty. All the guys. Pulling away the spinnaker, ASIM spinnaker. So yeah, just a test, and yeah, very easy day just to check how everything worked for both Sid and I, and to just check that everything was rigged correctly.
Okay, leave it like that for now. Okay. Just sort of lock it there somehow.
Are you ready?
Okay, okay. This one is blowing.
No, that must go. That must go. Yeah, being custom boats, the setup on these boats are completely different, and having an in-boom furling was a new thing for us as well. Great to have Master Mariner Jonathan Parman, the boat builder at Nexus, on board to show us the ropes. What a pleasure not to have lazy jacks to worry about.
Slow speed.
Little bit to go. Yeah. Okay, leave it there for now. Okay. That's the main. Find the black one, so I can put the greenie on. Sit. Ease the tack. Ease the top so you don't have pressure.
Okay.
Ease the. Okay, go boys. On it.
It's a matter of running up everything individually, checking that everything lines up and everything fits before putting up the sails and having a full-on sail at it. Yeah, it takes a few goes before you get used to it, especially with the in-boom furling, which is a completely different setup that we're not used to. Bring up the staysail, just testing everything. Yeah, this vessel has got a full array of sails, and we won't be short of anything no matter what the conditions out there. Got the whole damn chute up now. I'm really looking forward to sailing this vessel. She's got a massive spinnaker, and with an upwind and a downwind code 0, she should be good in any light wind conditions. Really looking forward to it.
Come guys, go! Fast speed!
Upwind code 0. A little bit like a bigger Genoa type. Slightly heavier material. And then of course a good run on the motors to check that all that was in good working order. Yeah, it was an easy first outing, just to check that everything was good. The factory will get busy with finishing the last finishing touches, and then when Sid returns in October, we'll take her out for a full stretch and make sure that everything is 100% before leaving for the Bahamas. So make sure you tune in next time as we get Edisto ready for her transatlantic crossing, and make plans for getting her over to the United States. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.